If you are a new WordPress user, you might be overwhelmed by the sheer number of different available plugins. The amount of both free and paid plugins targeted to photographers is massive. We're going to take a look at the 10 best free WordPress photography plugins. Hi, my name is Scott Wenkivwitz, the Chief Community Officer here at Imagely, and today we're looking at the 10 free photography plugins for WordPress, the 10 very best free photography plugins for WordPress. And the first one that we want to share is Wordfence. Yeah, security. It is a security plugin. I know security is boring. It's not where you might want to start, but really you need to have security in place. If your hosting company does not offer security for you, check out Wordfence. There is a free option that is very powerful in itself, and there is a paid option if you really want to take that next level. If you are selling anything online, if you are collecting any of your visitors' information through a contact form, then this is something you're going to want to have in place. Really. Wordfence is the best because it actually won't damage your site like many other security plugins. It doesn't hard code any changes to the WordPress files. Wordfence is a dynamic security plugin, so it's constantly running to ensure that your site is safe. Now, we can't create a list like this without bringing up our own plugin, Nextgen Gallery. It is a great gallery plugin for your WordPress site. And once again, the price is right because it is free. One of the best things about Nextgen Gallery is that while it is easy to use, you can delve into more and take over all the control for what the software is doing to create your galleries. This is what makes Nextgen Gallery a fantastic plugin for you to grow with, as it allows you to learn at a pace that is best suited for you. But its intuitive nature reduces the typical learning curve that some plugins may present. Nextgen Gallery provides multiple distinct gallery styles that are built in, making them both easy to use and fast to create. Additionally, Nextgen Gallery allows you to create both compact and extended albums. You have complete control over everything from sizing, stylization. Additional creative galleries such as the ever popular film strip and film gallery templates are available for Nextgen, but it's in the premium upgrade options. And there are 3 levels that you can upgrade to: Starter, Plus, and Pro. Upgrading from the free version is very easy, although you're never forced to do so. Next up is Yoast SEO. It is a fantastic tool. In fact, it is probably our favorite tool for every website, whether you're a photography website or not. Yoast SEO is the best SEO plugin for WordPress. If you're not aware, SEO is short for search engine optimization. It is a process of making your website as visible as possible on search engines like Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, and many others. SEO is a necessary evil that everybody has to do. By the way, if you want to learn more about image SEO, go to imagely.com/SEO. Yoast SEO, again, is very robust in the free version, and you can pay to upgrade if you really want to, but you really don't need to because the free version does everything that you really need. So there you go. There is another SEO plugin that you can either use on its own or alongside Yoast SEO, and that is called PrePost SEO. It is a great plugin as well that lets you see the strength of your SEO from 2 separate sets of metrics and calculations, making for a more informed SEO strategy as you use them. It lacks the help of the post-creation tools that Yoast SEO offers, but it has great suggestion features built in and checks the web to make sure that you aren't accidentally plagiarizing or stealing any content. So check out PrePost SEO, as that might be an added SEO tool for your site. Speaking of necessary evils, Google Sitekit. This is a great plugin if you are just getting into the process of learning about your site analytics or just need quick access to it. Other than the fact that it comes from Google itself, the dominant search engine of the internet era, the Sitekit plugin also features incredible design and allows those that are more Excel savvy to really dig in to their website numbers. There are many Google Analytics plugins available for WordPress, including Monster Insights, but lately we've been flocking to Sitekit because it is actually made by Google and is optimized the way that Google wants. Now, we can't talk about free photography plugins without mentioning this next one, Soliloquy. It is a slider plugin that makes slidable image galleries smooth to create and operate. While the majority of slider plugins attempt to make great galleries for the end user, Soliloquy shines because it makes them easy to build your slides as well. You don't want to tediously work to build sliders, and you shouldn't have to. And with over 1.5 million downloads and countless backing from photographers, artists, designers, and developers, Soliloquy Slider all promises longevity and further updates to its product. It's not going anywhere, and it's a super fast tool to get your website started. The next one is something that we see come up often with the Imagely community, and that is invoicing. If you're currently working with paper or tracking invoices manually, take some of that burden off your shoulders. WP Invoices is a pretty simple plugin that lets you create invoices for your clients. It gets better from there. The plugin accepts a variety of payment methods, including geographically specific ones in certain regions or countries. It even has a built-in subscription payment, so you don't need to remember to create scheduled invoices for specific clients or groups of clients. And the history tool allows clients to see their past transaction and invoices with you and for you to have an organized, searchable backend of invoices for your record. Of course, like everything else, there's premium add-ons for this plugin, but you can get started with WP Invoice for free. Now, where Yoast SEO is the plugin that we believe should be on every single website, there is something that Yoast SEO lacks, and that's where this next plugin comes in handy. SEO Friendly Images. While optimizing your written content, it is important for any website, photography and image-dominated websites, to make sure that they are upholding their SEO standards. And when it comes to those images as well, SEO Friendly Images does just that, making sure your title and alternative titles are well written for search engine use. SEO Friendly Images automatically updates all images for you, so you don't have to worry about doing so one by one. Next on the list is a caching plugin. Now, this is another thing where if your host is not doing caching for you, you need to do this yourself. Caching will help speed up your website, which, like everything else, helps with SEO and user experience and things like that. One of the downside to free photography plugins, or any photography plugins for that matter, is the photography aspect. You're dealing with a lot of images, so it is important to think about your site's speed. Now, there are many premium plugins, and in fact, the caching plugin that we recommend the most is a premium plugin. But if you're looking for a free option, and that's what this video is about, W3 Total Cache is one of the most popular performance optimizers for WordPress websites. W3 Total Cache is not the easiest to set up, and you need to be careful. You make sure that it is optimized, the settings are optimized for your host specifically. But when set up correctly, it can really speed up your website. Last but definitely not least is another image-heavy plugin. If you are using the media library, then Enhanced Media Library is something that you really need on your site. While the basic WordPress media library does a fairly well job, Enhanced Media Library makes looking back feel like a trip to the Stone Age. This plugin allows incredible customization to tags, categories, and taxonomies for your images. So you can now cut down on so much time it takes for you to find an image and make your image super organized. More so, it brings in drag and drop functionality into your media library and makes it easier to utilize. This plugin will save you time and pain in the long run. And if you get it now, before your media library gets too crazy, then you'll be thanking yourself down the road. Now, this video was a supplement to a full article we did called 10 Free Photography Plugins for WordPress. I will link to that in the description down below. Please click over to that article, read it, click on the links, check out all the free plugins, and we hope that you enjoy this list. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you get notified when the next video goes out. We can't wait to see you at that point.